Hey everyone, and welcome to 2 Minute Chef. Today we're going to be making a nice and tasty little snack. We're making cheesesteak quesadillas. What we're going to start with is one white onion, and we've cut it in half, taking the peel off. Now what we're going to do is follow the angle of the onion and kind of just go along with our knife into thin strips. We'll do the same with our green pepper. And you want to get rid of any of the ribs inside. Then we'll do the same with the peppers. We'll cut them into nice strips. And we'll just set this aside for the moment until our pan gets nice and hot. Now the meat that we will be using for our cheesesteaks is a thinly cut top round, which purchased exactly like this is perfect for cheesesteak meats. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack them on top of each other. And then cut them into strips. The thinner you cut them, the better. I'm going to take those strips and just kind of cut them into 4 sections. I think we're about ready to go in our pan. We'll start with the meat. Add a little bit of salt and fresh ground black pepper to taste. And then we'll add our peppers and onions. You want to cook this until the onions are translucent and the peppers are a little bit darker in color and have softened up a little bit. Now we're using flour tortillas with this quesadillas, and one thing when you're working with these is that when they're cold they have a tendency to crack and break on you. Now a good way to just relieve that is to heat them up a little bit, and what better way to heat up these flour tortillas than with some steam. And now we're going to put on another pan so that we can finish off our quesadillas. Just give them a nice little crunch and browning. That should about do it. Now we'll bring it back to our cutting board. Should have a damp towel just to place underneath the pan so you don't damage your countertops or burn your cutting boards. Now for this we're only going to add the cheesesteak mixture into half of the quesadilla or tortilla. Then sprinkle the top with cheese. Just give it a little bit more salt and pepper. And fold over. Now we're ready to brown off our quesadillas. Now you don't want your pan to be way too hot, so I just kind of heated it up on a high heat. I'm going to take it off the flame and turn it down to maybe a medium. Now you just want this to give it a little bit more color and just brown a little bit on both sides. Also this will help the cheese to melt. Let's say about 2 minutes on each side and you'll start to begin to see some color on the edges of the bottom of the tortilla. Now when you're flipping this over, make sure that the folded side is on the opposite of where you're flipping from. We'll just transfer this to our serving plate and cut into quarters. There you have it, folks. Cheesesteak quesadillas. Thanks for tuning in to 2 Minute Chef, and I'll see you next time. Bye.